Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down. Jack White.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 62 pull. Set.
Play action now, Young. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
4 yards to go. Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, that's intercepted. They were trying for Washington. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. He's on the move past the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy. And they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he He's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Off the play fake, it's Young. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On third down, it's Young. This is caught inside the 15. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 8 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot Panther 11. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First carry here for Jordan James. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set. 45. Hut.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Running behind center with right. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He gets a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Black shot. Hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. It's his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Right. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got the hook up to Watkins. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos.
Back to the air following that pick six. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's making a house call. Pick six for Los Angeles. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Pass play on 1st and 10. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Rams out to an early advantage. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cameron Curl has it. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now run, James. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Tag. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. approaching third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here he goes, third and long. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down to the 8-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
There's a give on first and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Go to him again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss. Working quickly here.
It's third and goal.
Throwing on third and goal. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. Small gain down to the 46. Rick Martin making that play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Young working from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, so 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Young on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
A second down throw for Young. Sends this to the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Airing it out to start this drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Edwards off his own read. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the 49ers take over as he reports his 10th career INT. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, it's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This one's after Pearsall on the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22, ready.
First down, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Check view. Let's go now. Set.
Here's a give for Wright. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
22 needle. 50, green. Cut.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 4 yards. They're going to say 4 on that carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action.
Ready.
It keeps that defense honest.
45, cut, go. Shot, 17.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder, and that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to the back. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
18, pioneer. Let's go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cameron Curl has it. And he's making a close call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Kate, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing from the gun here. Get some space around midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a give inside to James. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to try and throw it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have third and short. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
70 range, Bronco 80.
They're going to try to throw for it. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they take him down right along the 30. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set. 70 left, set, go.
He'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Go.
On first down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. Into traffic, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
18 Cardinal, 8 Cardinal, 18.
Shotgun now on third down. And they pick him off again! And the Rams are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Ready, set.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 22 deep. Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
13 yards.
Here we
First
ready.
down.
He running from the gun with Wright. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go. Hut.
Play action now, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
Ready.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on. Set. Green. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Ready. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play.
It's a gain of 27. First down.
White. White.
First and 10 at the 11.
Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Down.
Design bootleg here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
19, Cougar 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Rams take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Will take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Okay, right.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set, hut, ready.
Now it's Young. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
And
Ready.
the Rams
Off the play fake, it's Young. Come by Washington, left side. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Blue check. Ready, ready.
Now a run with Wright. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Rams. First down.
Hut.
Wright can't fight past that line. And they stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front. But it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Hut.
And run again with Wright. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Also on the stop. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Right again. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up fourth and goal. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And they pick him off again! Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
19, let's go. Bronco 8, Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
I gotta believe, Cade, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
49ers 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. It stops Spain for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
70 Lions. Go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Working on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Set! Set Warrior 70! Cut 19! Cut 19!
Looking in the air here. That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
From the red zone on 1st. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Down. 10 flat. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready, ready!
Playing with James. Some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19! Set go!
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Rams have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
17. Here we set.
Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up for the first and goal here from the 7.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Reload! Come on, set!
Running this one left. 3 inside the 30. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
19 Lions. Panther 60.
From the red zone now. Caught out wide. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point.
49ers 35.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
They're drawn up for it. up for the kneel down on third. He's around that 40. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming